Hello everybody, finally I bought a microphone and from now on I will comment on the games that I play. Today I tested the playgrounds of Bannerlord. They finally sent me a beta key through mail. The first thoughts comparing to Warband, it's really slow and heavier feelings on characters when you play infantry or archery or cavalry. It now harder to play because the characters are harder to control this time, especially the infantry units, and there is a delay this time behind your attacks. If you release the mouse button, you will see that after a second your character starts to attack. So it was hard to adapt that after playing Warband so many years. Correct me if I'm wrong, because there's really a delay that I see behind the attacks, except archery. If you're playing archery, as soon as you release the arrow, it goes. But in infantry or cavalry, lance, axis, it doesn't matter. There is a 1 second delay. So I need to get used to that. The graphics are really great comparing to Warband, but landscape, I think it should have been better. The armors are great, the weapons are great, the armors of horses are great too, but I was expecting much better graphics with landscape or the houses. It feels like it's a little better than the Warband. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Please comment below. As playing archery, it's really weird to aim. I couldn't get out to where the arrows go. Was playing better at Warband as archer, but in Bannerlord I really sucked as an archer. In testing grounds I couldn't play archer well, because the aim cursor is not different, but I felt like the arrows going straight, too much straight. In Warband I would aim for long range attacks above the enemies, and arrows would land on their heads, on their body, but in Bannerlord they just go straight, they don't go down. I felt like that, I don't know. Correct me if I'm dreaming or hallucinating, but the arrows doesn't go where I want them to land. And as the characters got slower, got heavier, as I said earlier, playing archery is difficult against especially the cavalries. If they charge at you, you cannot aim well, you cannot run away from them well. But I really like the leg shots in Bannerlord. As an archer now, you can aim at their legs, even though they have shields. You can stop them by charging at you, the infantry guys I mean. So this time the shields doesn't cover your legs. In Warband, as you remember, if you aim the legs, the arrow would straight go into the shields. As in cavalryman, I felt the ground is like slippery. The horse is like snowboarding. I don't know, it was too hard to control the horses, and in this game I saw that if you hit the horse to a wall, the horses are getting affected from that, so they lose their balance for a second or 2 seconds, I don't know. So don't hit the walls with the horse. It will cost you a second or 3 second time, I don't know. They can catch up you easier comparing to warband. I played cavalry mostly because only cavalryman felt like I can play at this game, because infantry and archer was harder. I sucked at both those classes, but as cavalry I got more kill. Of course, this is a big map and there are so many players, so you can catch them off guard and attack them from behind. I know, but the cavalry is still my favorite and will be my favorite, I suppose, in Bannerlord. What else can I say? I'm glad that I'm playing Bannerlord right now. After so many years it was released, and right now I feel like I'm 22 years old. 7 years before I was playing Warband like crazy. I think at least 3,000 hours in multiplayer alone. And I was a known player in old servers like Wolpec or ZHGG. I was playing as Alalke in those servers. Maybe you remember if you played at those times. I had a crash in beta. As you see, my character was stopped, the screen was frozen, and there are some ropes coming out of my ass. The beta is buggy. Yeah, the cavalry fights are also a bit harder as the control of the horse is not easy. The fight got harder on the horseback. But the animations that you are dropped from horseback or as an infantry you got hit by a horse, those animations are great. And the reduce of movement speed is I think better because in Warband the cavalrymen are a bit overpowered, I think, especially in messy servers with lots of players playing at the same time. If you are playing cavalry, you get too many kills. Sorry for bad grammar. But as the controlling course is getting harder, I think less player will choose the cavalry class in the multiplayer. And if the system in beta will be same in the released game, what I mean is you play as infantry and archer at the beginning, but if you get kills, you can choose the cavalry then. With points, you will be able to play cavalry. I think it's a good system because in servers there were many cavalrymen in warband servers, so it will balance the game, I think, if the system will be same. So I hope they get better at this game. The patch will fix the bugs. I know that they only released the beta after so many years. Maybe it's a bit disappointing, but I still support them because this game was our life back then. I really like this game. Because of this game, I started to play For Honor. Because it was the only game that resembles Warband for me, not Mortal or Medieval Chivalry. I don't like those games, but For Honor is a great game too. But after the releasing beta, I think I will play Bannerlord. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I tried to finish the game in top 3 and I achieved that thanks to my old skills from Warband. See you guys later.